Satnam everyone, this is Isla at Intrinsic Massage and Meditation and Tao Energy Movement. We're moving out of the summer and into the fall, which is time of nestling in and getting cozy, creating your nests. And it's also a time where a lot of people are starting to procreate and have more sex. And what that will entail is both men and women will be drained of energy in one way, shape, or form. It takes a lot of energy to have sex and intercourse, especially intercourse with the mindfulness of bringing a new being into the world. So this particular video is tailored towards our men and the release of your sperm. And when the sperm is released, that you're actually losing your vitality and your energy. So this recipe is not to diagnose or treat or cure anything. It's a recipe that I've gathered over my years of being in health and fitness, yoga, massage, self-care, and gathering these information since I was about the age of 9. So it's been an intrigue of mine. So this particular recipe is from the yogic lineage, and it is for men. It's a creamy drink to nourish your nervous system and your sex organs. Drink this immediately after having intercourse, within 45 minutes. It restores your ojas, or in part of my pronunciation of that, your stamina and rejuvenation of loss of concentration, or your essence of nutritional substance in the body from the cerebral spinal fluid, your alpha juice, your oomph that you need to have. So this particular drink is intended to restore your fluids in your body, especially at the cerebral spinal cord level. So let's go ahead and share this. I'm going to share the more complex, which all the ingredients are right over here. And I will also share a simpler recipe at the end. And most of the time, men, if you can prepare for this in some way, shape, or form, great. Otherwise, women do have these ingredients on hand, and after you guys have enjoyed having sex and your man is relaxing, make this drink for him. And there is homework for him to do after he's had his drink and cleaned his penis or his ligum. So, and I will go over that at the end of this session, and all of that will be typed out at the end of this recording. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you see all the ingredients here. We're going to bring all those ingredients over into the blender. So I am going to pause and we will start again. We are going to have 12 ounces of milk, be it hemp milk, almond milk, or preferably raw animal milk, camel, goat would be closer to human milk in our region. Now bear in mind your cultural region will play a factor in this. This is 1/4 of a cup of tahini. I do not have measuring cups, just glasses, so this is how I measure it. If you don't have measuring cups in your house, find a mason jar, or 2 sake glasses are equivalent to 1/4 of a cup. So go ahead and pour that in. Then you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of ginger, of raw ginger, and soup spoons from a China store or Japanese store is fantastic, or the Asian store, whichever one you have closest to you, or you can order them online. super inexpensive, and they're a tablespoon. So add both of those gingers chopped into your concoction here. And then I use buckwheat honey because it doesn't spike the glycemic levels in the body. You just add 2 teaspoons. And this is purchased from Burbs and the Bees down in Maple Valley. So pour that in there. Oh, yummy. Okay. Then you froth it up. So after you have frothed your ingredients, nice and creamy inside there, you then go ahead and pour it into your pot. And let it simmer and become warm. We will come back after that is done. Okay, our milk, our creamy sesame seed ginger is getting warm. So at this stage, we're going to add in a tablespoon of ghee, clarified butter. We're going to mix that in there until it's melted. And I use this one. I'm exploring with this one. Cool bottle. So mixing that in. And once the drink is warm, that's when you can take it off. You see the steam? There you go. So then, turn your heat off. Pour your creamy concoction into your favorite mug. And voila! You have your frothy. So, for men, you'll want to wash your ligum, your penis, or your dick, whichever language you prefer, and then go to the bathroom, take a piss, and drink this drink immediately after that, or as soon after, and then take 10 to 15 minutes to rub your woman's breasts. When you massage her breasts, you're going to give her energy back into her body and open her heart up again. Having sex is very enjoyable action, and it's also very taxing on the female energetic constitution of the body. So when you take a few moments and acknowledge her, you're going to get a lot more. You're going to fill her up again. So a simpler recipe, if you don't have all these ingredients and or you don't have time, same concept. I'm going to use the same pot, so it's not going to be perfect, but you'll get the idea. Still, put your heat on low. Bring your milk, almond, hemp, or animal milk, raw preferably. Take raw sesame seed oil, not roasted. You want the raw sesame seed oil. Place 1 tablespoon of that into the milk. Again, stir that till it warms up. And once that will warm up, which is fairly quickly, you now have two choices on how you want to replenish your semen and your synovial fluid of your spine after you've released your sperm into your woman to hopefully and magically and intentionally create a child to come into this world. As at this time, we definitely need some more light beings to balance out what's happening in our world. So bring them in with enthusiasm and with intention. And if you have any questions, do leave those questions. Either message me directly or contact me through my website, and I'd be more than happy to clarify anything in this video. And there we are, that video that needs to be clarified. Sat Nam, and thank you very much. Sorry, I thought I'd come back. It's actually amazingly tasty. Guys, you're pretty lucky. So maybe share this with your lady as well, because it's pretty darn good. Yummy. Okay, so that was the first one. Let's see what this one. Too hot right now. I think it's more hot because there's less to balance out the heat, less ginger, and there's not as many ingredients as it, and it wasn't blended beforehand. So take that into consideration. One's going to have a more frothy, milkshakey kind of experience, and the other one's just going to be like, yeah, let's get this over with. But and it's a little hotter. So keep those in mind. Don't burn your tongue. You need it. And Sat Nam, enjoy.